feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Brian Giles with Brian Giles MTG, and we are back with the last of the Tarkir Dragonstorm spoilers. So, starting this list off, we have 100 Battle Veteran, black and 3 for a 4/2 zombie warrior. As long as there are 3 or more different kinds of counters on creatures you control, this creature gets +2/+4, and you may cast this card from your graveyard. When you do, it enters with a finality counter on it. Okay. So this definitely goes into that whole strategy of putting different kinds of counters on your creatures. Hoo-ha. Makes it a 6/6 for 4, and you can cast from the graveyard one time. So I'm not at all mad about that. We got Mardu Siegebreaker. Now, a red, a white, black, and 1 for a 4/4 human warrior with death, touch, and haste. Doesn't sound bad so far. When this creature enters, exile up to one other target creature you control until this creature leaves the battlefield. Okay. Whenever this creature attacks, for each opponent, create a tapped token that's a copy of the exiled card attacking that opponent. Create a tap token that's a copy of the exiled card attacking that opponent. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice those tokens. Wow! So this dude's like a myriad master, except it doesn't have true myriad. You exile a creature you have, and then you pseudo myriad it at all your opponents on the table. Okay, and you get the creature that is exiled back if this thing leaves the battlefield. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty powerful. Hoo-ha! We got a Ration Sun Shield. White and 3 for a 3/4 human warrior. This creature enters, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Or you can pay a single white mana, tap it to tap a target creature. Hey, this guy does work. Solid card. We have Furious Forebear. And a white and 1, you get a 3/1 Spirit Warrior. Whenever creature you control dies, while this card is in your graveyard, you may pay a white and 1. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Poised Practitioner. A white and 2 for a 2/3 human monk with Flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. And scry 1. Okay, solid. We have Storm Beacon Blade. A white and 1 for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creatures. Well, Mardu certainly, if you put this in a Mardu deck, that would certainly seem to do it. And you equip it for 2 generic. So, hoo-ha. We have Constrictor Sage. A blue and 4 for a 4/4 snake wizard. When this creature enters, tap target creature and opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. And it has a renew cost of a blue and 2, and exile this card from your graveyard, tap target creature and opponent controls, and put a stun counter on it. This dude's all about tapping creatures and putting stun counters on it. Hoo-haw. Focus the Mind. So, a blue and 4 for an instant reads. The spell costs 2 generic left if you cast another spell this turn. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. Okay, it's kind of a spell slinger type thing. More card draw. We have Ice Ridge Serpent. At a blue and 4, you only get a 3/3 Serpent when it enters, return target creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. Seems a little pricey just for that, and you're only getting a 3/3 out of it. I don't know about this card. We have Sig Appraiser. So it's a blue and 2 for a 2/1 zombie advisor. When this creature enters, top 2 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the other in the graveyard. Okay, if you're going for that graveyard strategy thing, that might work. We have Veteran Ice Climber. At a blue and 1, you get a 1/3 human scout with vigilance. This creature can't be blocked. Ooh, spicy. If this creature attacks, up to 1 target builds cards equal to this creature's power. Oh, so this is a guy you want to pump the Smurf out of, and he has vigilance. This is going to be an interesting card to look out for, especially in a limited format. You can do some stuff there. Not gonna lie. We have Wingblade Disciple. Blue and 2 for a 2/2 human monk with flying. It has a flurry of, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying. Hey now, that's nice. We have Adorned Crocodile. A black and 4 for a 5/3 crocodile. This creature dies, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Has a renew cost of pay a black and exile this card from the graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Solid. A little pricey for a common, but you're getting a 5/3 out of it. And a 2/2 black, 2/2 zombie druid when it dies. And you get the renew cost of being able to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. aggressive negotiation. Now I'm surprised they didn't make some sort of Star Wars reference here. Just because it's negotiations with a lightsaber. But it's a black and 2 for a sorcery that reads, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it and exile that card and put a +1/+1 counter on one target creature you control. Hey, that sounds like that's some serious power there. Discard a card and you get a +1/+1 counter on a creature. That's gonna do some stuff. We have Alchemist's Assistant. Now here's a black and 1 for 2/1 monkey with lifelink. And a renew cost of black and 1 and exile this card from your graveyard. Put a lifelink counter on target creature. Okay. Solid. Little monkey action going on. Hoo-ha. Gurmag Rakshasa. So 2 black and 4 for a 5/5 demon with menace. Solid. Very solid. When this creature enters, target creature and opponent control gets -2/-2 till end of turn. And target creature you control gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Okay, so you beat your opponents down and you get buffed up. Not bad. It's worth the 6 cost. And well, just getting a 5/5 demon with menace for 6 isn't that bad. So hoo-ha. We've got Kintree Nurturer. Black and 2 for a 2/1 human druid with lifelink. This creature enters, it endures 1. So you can put a +1/+1 counter on or give it a 1/1 spirit buddy. Okay. Yeah, it's good. You know, more lifelink and black. So we have Nightblade Brigade. A black and 2 for a 1/3 goblin soldier with death touch and mobilize 1. And when it enters, you can surveil 1. Okay, so you get, for 3 mana, you get a 1/3 with death touch. It gets a temporary 1/1 buddy. And you can surveil 1. It does all sorts of stuff. We have Salt Road Skirmish. So it's a black and 3 for a sorcery that reads, destroy target creature, create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. You get haste till end of turn and sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. So creature destruction, and you get some temporary 1/1 buddies. And again, this goes well in the Mardu theme with Zurgo. Not gonna lie, I can see lots of things going down with this particular strategy. We have Sandskur Outrider. A black and 3 for a 2/1 goblin soldier with menace. This creature enters, it endures 2. Put 2+1/+1 counters on it, or get a 2/2 white spirit creature token. Now, the best thing to do would be to get the 2+1/+1 counters on it, making it a 4/3. A 4/3 with menace for 4 mana isn't going to be that bad. We have Strategic Betrayal. So a black and 1 for source that reads, target opponent exiles a card they control and their graveyard. That's nasty. That's like way nasty. So next up, we have Unburied Earth Carver. So black and 1 for a 2/2 human warrior. Pay 2, sacrifice another creature, and put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Oh, I see. But again, it feels like it fits into the Mardu theme because you're creating all these temporary tokens, even if you don't have Zergo on the battlefield. You can pump this up by paying 2 and sacrificing creatures. We have Fleeting Effigy. So red mana for a 2/2 elemental with haste. Give your end step, return this creature to its owner's hand. And you can pay a red and 2 to give it +2/+0 till end of turn. Definitely something interesting for your red deck wins deck. You know, elemental decks will like that. Still has kind of the Rule 36 feel to it, with some of the stuff we got out of Kamigawa, but I'm not gonna lie, it can be useful. Iridescent Tiger. Now this is one of the most interesting things I've seen in a red card. A red and 4 gives you a 3/4 cat. When it enters, if you cast it, you add Wooburg. Wait, what? 1 minute here. You add white, blue, black, red, green. This in a multicolored deck and say like Dragon. This card is gonna be your. I'd watch this card in terms of value, because this is gonna be an uncommon that is absolutely gonna soar in price because of what it does. You cast it for 5 mana, it gives you 5 mana back. And that 5 mana is in the 5 colors which you can use to cast the dragons that you want. Dragon, Tiamat, Scion of Dragon. Yeah. You can do stuff with Ramos Dragon Engine. This card is incredibly powerful. At an uncommon, I cannot believe what this card does. Hoo-haw. We have Overwhelming Surge at A red and 2, for an instant you can choose one or both, deals 3 damage to target creature, or destroy target non-creature artifact. We have Twin Bolt, red and 1, for an instant that reads, it deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Wild Ride, red mana for a sorcerer that reads, target creature gets +3/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. It also has a harmonized cost of a red and 4. We have Enoch Wayfarer. You know what? I'm going to cover this on my next video because I'm at 20 minutes right now. We're going to come back to the Enoch Wayfarer in our next video.